Well, I'm a medical student. I was studying at Curtin University of Technology back in Perth, West Australia, and the opportunity came up for me to go into tertiary education at a later stage as a mature age student. At that point I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I received an Indigenous cadetship to work in the federal government in Canberra upon completion of my first degree. I spent 2 years in Canberra working for the Department of Health and Ageing after completion of my first degree in 2003. But I realised that Canberra wasn't really what I was looking for. Being in public and political life wasn't quite my thing, even as a public servant. However, I came back to Perth and was working in the construction industry actually, and an opportunity came up for me to come back to medical school, to apply to Newcastle University. I heard about it through the university circles and the university networks, and I made an application a couple of years later. This is 2006, I think it was, and I've been struggling. It hasn't been easy, but I'm starting to settle in and adapt. I did the bridging programs, and now I'm second year medicine and looking forward to getting into my third and later years of study. My family has travelled apart from its community, the traditional home community of far north Queensland, ever since I can remember. So we've kind of been settlers in a foreign land for most of my life. However, the transition from the community that I'm closest to, which is Perth, and the Nyungar community and the networks we've established and built up and grown up in, was quite a difficult one. It's not easy to take on board a full transition of yourself and your friendship networks and everything that is part of your identity, to move to a new location purely for study purposes. It's not easy, and it's still a struggle, I believe. But I know that it's something that will be worthwhile in the long term, and I know it's something that I will personally receive a lot of benefits from, personally, financially, and emotionally. I say that because I've also established new networks now, new friendships. I've also become established in this community, and the transition is almost complete, I believe. Well, the reality is that tertiary education is the answer. If Indigenous people feel the need to continue their education, it opens the doors to a whole host of opportunities that perhaps our mums and our dads never had opportunities to take advantage of. And I believe as young people, and with the new generation, GenerationOne, the onus is on us now, because the opportunity has been given to us to step through the door, embrace the opportunity with both hands and run with it, run with it, because we can do it. We can do it. We can achieve, and the success is within grasp. We can, and we are a part of the mainstream without losing any of our Indigenous culture or our own identity, and we can all do it, and that's the truth. Not just me, anyone. The one caution I would make, if pursuing a dream that is above and beyond where you think you've been able to have been capable of reaching, something outside of yourself, the only caution I would make is keep in mind the mainstream culture, and keep in mind the wider views and perspectives of the community, because the community is your friend. The mainstream culture is your friend. If you can find ways to network and communicate and become a part of the wider community, and not maintain your insularity without losing your identity, but take on board the norms of the mainstream as well as your cultural identity, it means that you've got mainstream and Indigenous perspectives, and with those perspectives we can walk hand in hand for the future, and we can all come together. But realise that the community has to be respected. Mainstream, non-Indigenous and Indigenous, wherever you go. It's simple.